Hey, if you're new, hi. If not, welcome back, babes. On today's recap, we will be discussing my thoughts on the entire season, Amanza being a villain, why I like Nicole, and my season 8 predictions. Let's get started, and if you haven't watched this season, I will be giving spoilers, so be sure to save this video, go watch the season, and then come back. Or just watch the video and then go watch the season. Whatever you prefer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This season was structured just like an episode of Real Housewives, which I loved. By the way, there also wasn't a major storyline to just bring all the drama and just like, let's go with it. However, there was moving pieces that made me very entertained. Some of my favorites were hearing Mary Lou's perspective about Xoxo and Jason's icky, awkward relationship, if you will. Or friendship, I guess we can call it. Whatever, child. Y'all know what I mean. Incorporating Alex Hall from OC. We all know that she's a very strong woman. I was pleasantly entertained from that dinner scene. Introducing Cassandra to irritate Bree. That was a great cliffhanger. And Bree mentioning sleeping with Michael B. Jordan. She kind of just slid that one in there. And I wonder how Nick Cannon felt about that. Amanza being the villain was 100% necessary. I'm here for it. We always need the bone carrier who is also the pot stirrer. Just to get the drama going. They're everyone's friend, but then it ends up being very messy. The viewers love to hate them simply for them being messy as fuck. However, it does keep the show on its toes. You can't lie. Amanza pretty much ran this season. The pros to Amanza being the villain is she was able to insert herself into every bit of the drama to then dramatize it and heighten it. For example, recording at the dinner to call Xoxo out on her lack of attendance. Pure brilliance. And we knew that would blow up because Xoxo spazzes over anything. Cons to Amanza being a villain is she doesn't own it. For example, Xoxo and Nicole's drama is very last season. So last season. So for her to mediate at Chelsea's birthday was very unnecessary. That was something to stay out of it. However, that scene was very dramatized, extremely heightened, and somewhat entertaining. Lastly, I was simply tired of Amanza's sad storyline. You can empathize with her. We all go through shit. But she needed to bring more to the table or she would have fell flat, just like Heather, Maya, Emma when she first started. You gotta give it or you're not going to be a part of the show like that. And Selling Sunset has proven that in the past with former or reoccurring castmates. I do appreciate the rerouting of Amanza's purpose, and I do hope that they carry on with her or incorporating her plus others to be the bone carrier. Great technique. We see it in Housewives all the time. Reasons why I like Nicole are she came right in her first season and went straight for Xoxo. Xoxo is not my fave, as you can tell. Although they've dated in the past, she's married now. So she is someone that we know will not have any desires to mess with Jason. Finally. Lastly, some fucked up things have been said about her throughout previous seasons, including this one. However, she still manages to show up, show out, and just attend, which I definitely appreciate. You can tell that she has tough skin, and I love that. I would love to also slide in the fact that everyone tried their best to bring the fashion this season. I appreciate the fact that it's not only Chelsea. However, we know Chelsea carries that torch in the fashion department. Some outfits were questionable from the ladies, but majority of the crew, you guys have definitely stepped the wardrobe budget up. Moving on. My predictions for season 8 are: Jason will give Cassandra a trial run, which will then bring the sizzle for the Bree versus Cassandra drama. I personally feel that they meaning like production and editing, withheld the true core reason as into why Bree doesn't care for Cassandra, and I think all of that will just unravel season 8. Hence the cliffhanger. Bree storming out of the party, going into the car, trying to rip her mic off, Emma trotting behind her. Brilliant! Brilliant! That's why I love Adam DeVillo. Literally. And if you're unfamiliar, Adam DeVillo is one of the creators of The Hills. And if you know The Hills, this is just a bougier, fashionably inclined real estate version. Lauren Conrad, Heidi Montag, and Kristen Cavalieri, with a sprinkle of the others. Love it! Based on what happens during the reunion, because of course this video is posted prior to, but based on what happens during the reunion, I have a feeling Chrishell is going to not only confess that she's married to G, but that they're going to be expecting a baby. Jason and Mary Lou will be breaking up. Jason and Mary Lou will be breaking up. I feel like this is the longest relationship we've seen. I feel like it is fantastic that they incorporated her more, because him and Chrishell's friendship, or whatever you want to call it, is hella awkward. It's been awkward. However, I mean, the last conversation they had when they were going to Paris, and we know how Jason is. He's obviously a very dominant man. So for the fact that there's now static between him and Chrishell, and, you know, or her and Chrishell, which leaves him, you know, all of that middleman shit, they're likely going to break up for irreconcilable differences of Chrishell. I feel that there's going to be more Chelsea and Bree drama due to Chrishell and Nicole's drama being completely stale. We cannot continue to run Chrishell and Nicole through the mud. Like, pick a new plot. We need something new. We need something fresh. And Cassandra, as well as Chelsea being very friendly and befriending Cassandra, I think that's going to add more to the pot for her and Bree. So I can't wait to see that. And this may be a stretch, but I'm going for it. I feel that Brett and Jason are going to stir their own pot by and pretty much telling the brokers, like, hey, if homes aren't going to be sold, we're going to start to get rid of you people. And or they're just going to one day just randomly bring in like 4 new brokers. And the girls are going to be like, who are they? What's going on? And I can see it. They're probably going to start to make it like a competition between the brokers to kind of let the OGs know, like, we need the money. Because it's no secret that homes are barely sold. Every season to this day, we're already on season 7. And every broker can't even give us a home that they actually sold. Yeah. And if you spent all that money on a new office, baby, we got to stir the pot. That's it for my recap. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell to keep up with your girl. And catch you guys next video.